Hello everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here, taking a look at the new cards released. These are going to be the support cards for Jack the... Not sure what the title is going to be. Previously it was Jack the Winner, but it might be changed since he's becoming a champion. So first we have a 1 cost here, 2/1 Pocket Picker. Last breath, create a coin in hand. Then we have a 2 cost Mad Old Babs. This is the same character that is in Tom Kench card. When you refill spell mana, grant me 1 power for each mana refilled. So the last breath unit seems fine. 1 cost, gonna generate a coin with that last breath effect. With the Bilgewater units, especially if you go down the Tom Kench support route, they do have a lot of ways to damage or kill their own units. So you could easily kill this unit yourself to generate that coin. Mad Old Babs is going to work similar to the Fey Blade Twirler, which every time you stun a unit, they get 2 power. This is going to fulfill a similar purpose of you have this on the board, then whenever you're refilling mana with those coins or any other effect, this is going to be giving her a large amount of power, and it's Grant, so it is a permanent buff. This is going to be very good for Path of Champions. There's many different ways to refill your mana, and so this unit will be able to scale out of control with the right build. Over here for equipment, 2 cost 1/1, the Barnacles, which is kind of hilarious. This is also Brash. Whoever is equipped with this, they can only get blocked by a unit with 3 or more health. And then Strike, create a coin in hand. That'll be pretty nice just to have some consistent coin generation. Taking a look at the next cards here, we have 2 cost Knuckle, Elusive. When I'm summoned, create a fleeting Mako in hand. This unit is 2/1. Not really the best stat line, but it does have the great keyword of elusive, so still be able to do potentially a decent amount of Nexus damage if the enemy struggles with countering elusives. Then this is Mako. As you see, it doesn't have a gem down here, so the only way to get this card is from Knuckle. 4 cost, 4/4. When I'm summoned, create a fleeting Bull in hand. This is also Overwhelm. Decent stat line. Overwhelm, fairly powerful. Pretty crazy that this card is then generating a Bull. So 6 cost, 6/6 with Brash. Again, can only be blocked by units with 3 or more health. When I'm summoned, Rally. So this is a very deadly combo. In fact, you can play 1 unit and then potentially generate 2 other units off of it, including getting a Rally. This will be very strong. Obviously, you're going to need a large amount of mana, but it seems like this deck is really scaling with the coins mechanic of being able to refill your spell mana. So this is going to be very difficult to pull off, but much like the unit, the Old Timer from the set support cards, where if you spend, I believe, like 16 mana, he recalls the entire enemy board. So while that's very difficult to pull off, here's another combo that's going to be hard to pull off, but if you can, this is going to be incredibly powerful. The units themselves are decent, but then getting that last rally will really help you end the game, especially after playing these 3 units. Let's head over to the site now once it's loaded and look at the card art. All right, the site is loaded, and let's take a look at the new cards. Luckily, most of them are units, so those always have the best art. Let's start with the Pocket Picker. Interesting and creepy little character. Not sure why he's using a fish as a hat, and I'm not sure why the fish has a beard. But looks like with his knife, he ran around the bar, slicing open, as you can see right here, everyone's coin purse, and it's just gobbling down all the coins, as you can see in his mouth. Very creepy character. However, if you look at the background, this is the same as we can see in another card. If we take a look at Inferna, we can see this looks like the exact same place. Well, the teeth actually look a bit different. If you look at the number of teeth, thought this was the same bar that was potentially getting torched, but this critter in the background has much larger teeth, whereas if you look here, there's a lot less teeth, but they are a lot more of them. So if this is supposed to be the same place, everything else kind of looks very similar in design. It wouldn't be the first time that there's been some inconsistencies across multiple artworks. So either this is the same bar that this unit is torching, or it's a different bar that just has a same design. Regardless though, creature is rather creepy, but I do like a lot of the details in the background, especially as you can see him running out with a knife and the coins and the cut open coin purses of everyone he has robbed. Next up, we have Mad Old Babs. Pretty creepy fish creature. Oh, at first I thought that really long tail belonged to her, but I think that long tail potentially is for Jack, and I believe that's Jack right there. This boat also really reminds me of another one of the cards for the Samira deck. If we take a look here at Father Fury, you can see that very similar boat with the same spiked wheel. If we take a look back here, it is the same artwork. So again, I think this is the boat that Jack and his crew went to invade Ionia, and we're seeing Samira take down his crew, including potentially their bar, their boat, and then their units also at the pit fight. So I enjoy that crossover between the different photos. Also, this character, it is called Mad Old Babs. And in another card, we see the Fortune Croaker. One of the audio responses in game when you play this card with another card, they call it Babs. So as you can see, this was part of the Tahm Kench support package. Same creepy creature. If you look at the one eye, it's murky white. And if we look at the other character, it's that same eye. So she's also part of Jack's crew as well. Overall, interesting card. Oh, actually, if you see right there, I just noticed in the top of her hat, that is the symbol for Tahm Kench. Also, the little crawdads trying to escape are kind of hilarious. But yeah, overall, interesting card. I like the callback to other cards in the set and how Jack and his entire enterprise is getting taken down seemingly in one night by Samira. Taking a look at Bare Knuckles, the equipment now. Yep, looks like a boxing glove that has a bunch of barnacles on them. Fun little play on words there. All right, taking a look at just Knuckle now. So small, still creepy looking character with the large shark tooth fist weapons essentially. In the background on the right, I believe that is the pit professional. I believe right next to him on the left is Mako, and then in the background, I believe that is Bull with the barnacles equipment. Pretty interesting card, interesting characters, and then again, I do enjoy being able to see all the added details in the background. Taking a look now at Mako. So, yep, on his left, you can see Knuckles, and then also behind him, you can see Bull, and then he is fighting here with the pit professional. Pretty much the one person in this whole support package that actually looks cool and not like a creepy monster. Interesting that if you see on his hips, you see those slits. Those are potentially gills so he can breathe underwater. The fact that he has the same on either side and you see the red inside there, that's an interesting little detail that is pretty cool. Again, I'm really enjoying the artwork so far for these this combo card set here of these three. Of Knuckles, Mako, and I'm expecting Bull will also be pretty great. Taking a look at that now. Man, this poor pit professional is taking on all three of them and is just getting stomped, essentially. So we see Bull here. Something happened to his hand. I don't know if we see that in other cards, but we see the barnacles looking deadlier than ever. I am actually wondering, I thought we didn't see this in the previous card. Let's actually go back. I think it was in Knuckles. Okay, so you see the one hand that's kind of getting covered by the foot. I do think that one is bandaged. Then we see the other arm have the barnacles. And then for Bull, we can't see his second hand, but presumably that has the other set of barnacles on it. And then again, yes, he has his one hand bandaged up. Overall, really cool cards. I like how they're calling back or using some of the same locations, but some of them are at different times. Like the pocket picker, this might be the same bar, might not. The jaw back there a little inconsistent, but I'm fairly certain that this is the same as this clip right here. So this seems like the same location. And then also the fact that they're reusing some of the same characters that we already know of, such as Babs being the Fortune Croaker. Really interesting cards, and I look forward to seeing the last card reveals tomorrow as well as the patch notes. If you enjoy these videos, definitely like and subscribe so you don't miss any additional videos, and I hope you all have a great day.